The video that is to follow is my academic lesson plan video, and it loosely follows the academic lesson plan, the order of operations mnemonic device on solving math problems with my dear Aunt Sally. Each student was given a copy of the chart that has the mnemonic saying, "Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally," and they went along and they filled in parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. So they had that to reference. And so we introduced the topic, we reviewed it, we practiced it, and they had a quiz after they mastered it. So some of the things you don't see in the video, but it...
Okay. All right, guys, so today we're going to go over the topic. It's called PEMDAS, but we're going to use a mnemonic strategy called Please Excuse My Dear Aunt Sally. Have you guys heard of that before?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, what does a mnemonic strategy help you do? What does Please Excuse My Dear Aunt Sally help you do? Dakota?
The P stands for parentheses.
Right, but what does having that saying help you do? It helps you remember the correct order of operations, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go one by one, and you're going to tell me what each letter stands for, okay? Do you know what P stands for, Austin? Show me what it looks like with your hands. It's called a parentheses. Yes, so Austin did this. That's parentheses. All right, Gerald, what does the E stand for? No. Kyle, you want to help him? What does the E stand for?
Exploration.
Exponents.
You're close. Dakota, next time wait for me to call on you, okay? But you're correct.
Can I do the next one?
Exponent. Hold on. Hold on. All right, Zach, do you know what the M stands for?
M.
Which operation is M? You have parentheses, exponents. What do you think? Multiplication. All right. Joey, what does D stand for?
D. Division. Division.
Very good. Gerald, I don't want to say it again, but don't call out. But you are correct. Addition. All right. And then last one. Thank you for raising your hand, Gerald. What is S?
Subtract.
Subtract. Very good. So this is all fine and dandy. You know what the saying is, you know what each letter stands for, but do you know why we do this? Why we do the order of operations?
Oh.
Joey?
So we won't get confused.
So we won't get confused, okay? Anybody else want to add to that? Anybody else? So we do an order of operations and we do our PEMDAS, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, so that we have a consistent way of solving math problems. So that each person solves the math problem the correct way, okay? So for instance, if we had 2 plus 3 times 5, if we didn't do the order of operations, we would solve it 2 plus 3 equals 5 times 5 equals 25. But if we did the order of operations, Dakota, which is the first step that we would do in this problem?
Parentheses?
Is there any parentheses?
No.
What's next?
Exponents?
Is there any exponents?
Multiply?
Is there multiply?
Yes.
All right, so you do 3 times 5. What is it? 15. Very good. All right, and don't forget your 2, so you get 17. Do you guys see how it's important to have that set way of doing it?
Yes.
If everybody's solving the different way, you don't really have an answer. Having your order of operations, make sure everybody arrives at the same answer, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's do another practice problem, okay? Real quick, exponents. Have you guys used those before?
Yes.
What is an exponent? Kyle?
Like a little number on top.
It's a little number on top, so you might have something like x squared, x cubed, 2 to the 4th, okay? We'll go over exponents more in depth once we learn the order of operations, but that's the key to look for is the little number up top, okay? All right, let's do one more practice problem. Then you guys will do some independent work, and then we will have a quiz once we've all completely mastered it. Okay? So group practice, independent practice, and then quiz.
Yes, ma'am.
All right? Okay. Let's see. Let's do this one. Actually, let's erase. It's important to work clean. All right? 2 minus 1 plus 5 times 4 times 11. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, what is the first part of this problem that we're going to do? Dakota?
Parentheses?
Is there any parentheses?
No.
What's next?
Exponents?
Is there any exponents?
No.
What's next?
Multiply?
Okay, what are you going to multiply first?
5 times 4.
You're going to multiply this first. What is 5 times 4? Joey?
5 times 4 is 20.
Very good. 20. So when a problem looks like it's getting really messy, what do? Joey?
Bring it down.
You bring it down. So bring down what you have left over. And you're going to treat this as a whole new problem. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, what's the first step, Kyle?
You second no print, you add.
There's no parentheses, okay?
No exponent.
No exponents.
20 times 11.
So there is multiplication. 20 times 11.
Calculator for this.
Uh-huh. 20 times 11, bud.
220.
220. All right, Kyle, it's getting messy, so what do?
Bring down.
Bring them down.
And then
Bring down the problem that's left over from the top, and then treat this like a
baby.
new problem, like a baby. Brand new problem.
I know this. They don't have
No parentheses.
no exponent, no multiplication, no division, addition.
Okay, so remember we talked about if you have a problem that has multiplication and division, if one comes before the other, that's fine, you can do that. So if division comes before multiplication, you can do the division first. The same thing goes for addition and subtraction. If subtraction comes before addition, you can do the subtraction first. If the addition comes before the subtraction, you'll do that first, okay? So Kyle, having said that,
I know what 2
what's the first step?
2 minus 1 is.
Very good, you're gonna do your subtraction first.
1. And you bring that down.
Bring it down, very good.
1 plus. It's 221.
Very good. All right, so now we're gonna do your chart. Does everybody have their chart to write their notes on for Please Excuse My Dear Aunt Sally?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it has Dear Aunt Sally on the side. So make sure you've copied down what each word stands for. So what the P, the E, the M, the D, the A, and the S stand for. So that you can reference this as notes, okay? All right, we're going to try to do one more real quick, Joey. You want to do it?
Sure.
All right, good answer. All right, 9 plus 15 divided by 5
Can I do one I forgot to do?
times 13. What's your first step? Is there any parentheses? All right, Joey, so this is the original problem here. Can you explain me step to step how you got each one?
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead.
There's no parentheses.
No
First comes
parentheses.
parentheses. Second comes exponents. There's no exponents. Then third comes division, multiplication, and
So that was the 15 times 8?
yes, ma'am.
And you
that
solved
gives
that?
270. But then after, since there's no parentheses, exponents, or more multiplication, we're going to do division, and that's going to.
That's where you got 4 from, right?
Yes, and then we're going to add two. Oh wait,
You're right.
We're going to add 270 plus 4 plus 9. We get our answer